Alright guys, this is LP with S&W Service and Repair. And on a Sunday, I took the Sunday off to sleep in with the fam because normally I'm working just about 7 days a week. But I just wanted to come talk to you guys about how my business has evolved ever since I got a little bit of coaching and made a great friend within that space. Now, I was following the blueprint that I was taught when I first got into appliance repair, which is a great blueprint, which is a blueprint that I would tell anyone to use. And that is from Brother Mike Sneed. That's why I went to the appliance boot camp in North Carolina. And I ran with that blueprint for about a year and a half. And I decided to get some additional coaching from Miss Ward over at Laser Appliance out of Florida. And man, you know, she ain't gonna be for everybody, but she's definitely for me. And what I mean by that is, when the mentor tells you something, they expect you to execute on it. So we had a conversation this past week, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, and prior to that, she had gave me some information that I couldn't have gotten from my rep because I've tried. And Ms. Ward has built relationships up with the reps, and I'm speaking on warranty companies right now, in which she's privy to other information that just the average contractor may not be able to get. And she shared some information with me. And I sat on it because I talked to my wife about it, and she said, well, I don't know, it might not be a time to go out that way. Now I'm giving you the backstory. So when we had this conversation this past week, I was telling her about some of my calls that I've been getting and some of the pressure points that might be within my business. And just there was a mention of some of that territory. And there's spark within me. Hey man, you need to get off your ass. We're in the fourth quarter. Either you're going to excel and exceed, or you're going to stay stagnant in this same spot right here forever. And at that moment during the conversation, it sparked in me that I needed to press forward and go. She already gave me the information. It was left up on myself to make the decision to move forward with that information. And when my mentor gave me that phone call, it sparked something inside of me that, hey, you're gonna have to make the move. That's just one example of how having a great coach, a great mentor can move you forward. The biggest step forward was in my pricing. I've doubled the call cost. Well, not the call cost, but the invoice cost with some simple tips and strategies that Ms. Ward gave me that I wouldn't have just figured out on my own, because I honestly and truthfully, I was too scared. I was too afraid to use those strategies until Ms. Ward put it out there into the atmosphere, put it into my life, and it told me, go. Basically, get off your ass. And that's what I'm saying when I say that she might not be for everybody, because there is a component of tough love. I respond to tough love. I respond to someone telling me, hey man, I like what you're doing over here, but the stuff you're doing right here, I've already told you about that. So don't do that shit no more, all right? Leave that shit alone. Don't do it anymore. Focus on this. Get good at this. Continue doing that. But you over here playing in two pools, and you're not any good over here. And you're only gonna hurt yourself or bring yourself down. Focus on this. Continue to grow over here. You know, some people can't take that. Some people can't take constructive criticism. I can. And I enjoy it better, because I know that you care about me when you're willing to get in my face and challenge me. I know that you care about my well-being. I know that you care, because if you didn't, you would just let me go on off, and you done already got your money for the coaching call. But see, you gotta have somebody who will get on your ass, hold your feet to the fire, and make you care. Make you care. Because if they already care and you're not executing properly, do you really care? And that's when the coach or the mentor can say, you know what, I did my best, but this person doesn't listen to the constructive criticism or the instruction, and they're gonna have to move on. At any rate, I just want to sing praises to Miss Ward for what she's done in my life, in my household. Also, Mike Sneed for giving me the original blueprint. But I really want to say thank you to Miss Ward and all she does, checking on me and making sure that I'm good, I'm straight, and I'm elevating and moving forward with the instructions and the tutelage that she provides me. You know, I really am very appreciative to it, and she has, this is not a paid spot or anything like that. Like, I truly am appreciative for Miss Ward putting more money in my pocket with the tips and the strategies and the coaching that she's providing me with my initial consultation and my initial investment into her coaching and mentoring. Man, I really am, and I think that if you're serious about moving forward in your appliance repair business and you need that extra push or you need some instructions to get over the hump, I am almost 100% sure that she can guide you and put you in the right space. And if she's not the coach for you, she can lead you to someone who's better suited for you. She's very unselfish in that way. And she just wants the best for her students. From what I have seen and from the conversations that we've had, you don't really have a mentor that after the initial payment and your console block is over, you don't have somebody that really is gonna think about you, care about you, and call you to see how the business is going. Do you have any questions on a non-paid call, on a non-paid basis? You can't just get that anywhere, man. Because I know I'm not the type of person to call anybody for any help. I'll figure it out if it costs me money. And Miss Ward makes sure she stay on my butt and she check in with me from time to time. And I'm so appreciative to have her coaching, mentoring in my life and in my family's life, you know, because she checks on my wife. She checks on my daughter who's about to go to OU. Like, when you have somebody like that in your life, they are very valuable to you and just your mental well-being. When they get lonely out here on these appliance repair trips and these sometimes callbacks, sometimes you get frustrated and don't know which way to go with your warranty companies if you're starting out and not running COD calls or not running a lot of. Man, I'm here to tell you, I'm 100% sure that she can either help you or guide you in the right direction. Shout out to all the appliance repair techs from ABC with Mike Steve, and shout out to all of the techs who have invested in themselves through the coaching of Miss Ward. And the biggest shout out is to Miss Ward. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And I really love what you're doing, the content, and I love how you've helped me. So thank you again, Miss Ward.